Right, we're...
Look what I found.
We're just in the process of getting things sorted and tuned up, and then we're going to backtrack to where we were.
Before we left to find the Magnum.
Yeah.
Yes, we did go and find that off screen, didn't we? Yes.
No, we found the Magnum on screen.
Right, and then
we stopped and got to the fountain, and then now we're here. So before we went to find Broken Butterfly, we were somewhere, and we're just backtracking.
And now we're somewhere else.
And now we're just backtracking to that somewhere. My throat's getting dry. Clearly I spent too much time talking. Luis!
Oh yeah, Ashley took a scythe to the face. But it was just a small, minor grazing scythe.
Ah. Was I editing our last video during this? Or was this on the way to Butterfly?
Yeah, it was when I was walking back.
Right, I was editing the last video.
It was off camera, but she's not dead. She's fine.
That's fine. Yeah.
I then shot the guy down and shot both his kneecaps out as a punishment for his use.
Oh, talking of knees, mine are shot. Oh,
no, I remembered the Magnum because the staircase we have to go up here reminded me of another staircase later on in the game, in which having the Magnum is incredibly useful for the purpose of killing things.
Ah. Are they insect things?
No,
right.
They drop one of them eyeless guys on you.
Oh, right, great.
The swipey dudes. And if you can shoot him in the spine with the Magnum, it pretty much puts him in a wheelchair for the rest of his life.
I really feel sorry for those guys, actually. I mean, clearly they were kind of forced into their situation. I can't imagine anybody willingly agreeing to getting their eyelids sewn shut, getting put in a gimp outfit, and having a parasite shoved on their back to then pierce through their skin and attach to their spine.
I don't know, sounds like fun.
No.
I mean, what do you do on your weekend?
I see you.
There we go then.
That doesn't involve.
Ha
That doesn't involve putting a parasite into my spine.
Well, you know, it would ruin the surprise if you knew about it. Oh, here, some gold. Distraction.
We've not talked about this long enough for me to understand. This is not the end of this, is what I probably just should have said. No, it is. Oh look, pictures of loads of ladies. And a couple guys.
Salazar's exes.
Maybe just Salazar's family.
Yeah, that looks kind of, wait a second. Yeah, it's open. So, for some reason I got the impression that door might have been a quick way back to where we originally backtracked from.
Oh, right. But it's not, it's a non-entered area, so...
Yeah. Well, this looks vaguely ominous. Ah, yes. 4 things on the floor. 2 statues.
And 2 of you.
2 protagonists. Every time a game gives you a second character, you're like, oh, let's give them pressure pads and those switches you have to push at the same time.
Wait.
He sounds like he's training a dog.
Kind of is. Considering she seems to pretty consistently ram her head
Follow
into
me.
the burn. Oh, damn it.
I think you've lived long enough. Let's see if you can survive this time.
goblin characters to kill him.
Yeah, pro
Gotta
tip.
shoot out the sensors.
There's just some light bulbs and shit on the ceiling. You shoot them out.
They're infrared sensors, basically, aren't they?
They're light bulbs. Don't try and pretend this stuff makes sense. They are magic light bulbs. Bloodstains. Nope, nothing ominous here.
Is she stuck on the other side?
No, this is never going to be explained either.
You got to shoot them through the bars.
Yep, it's just a giant drill machine that they're trying to kill actually.
I thought they weren't actually alive.
Never be explained. Also, it's linked to her hearts or something.
Ashley, come on.
Because once they die, the door just opens up.
Are we gonna get to watch it go through the wall? Let's watch it.
I'm getting disappointed to watch it just because it maims me.
Oh, that's so disappointing.
Oh, I kind of wish there was a sarcastic comment. You know, it's like, well, that was successful, wasn't it? So yes, Salazar has now, in the space of a minute or so, tried to kill me with a descending ceiling and a giant, inexplicable drill machine.
Got to give him credit for being inventive.
Frankly, I think he'd be disappointed if we died to any of these, because then it would mean he wouldn't get to show off his other wacky death traps. Also, that is a plot item for once.
Cool. But I mean, I don't know. Like, he just seems a bit desperate. Do we need to go back in there? No.
It just seems like he's probably having a lot of fun with this whole death trap thing.
He's still stuck back in his kiddie years, you see. Never got the chance to ask them, really.
Actually, that's probably a quite accurate assessment of his psychological profile. Also, now they're bad guys.
If you put up an argument, I was going to say he was a man.
Man-child.
Oh, not even that, just men, sure.
And the fact that he's got giant mutagenic parasites rammed with them.
That too! That too! Oh no!
Why the fuck did you not fire there until the absolute last minute?
There's a hole in your shield. Ow.
Sucking chest wounds. They kind of suck. I haven't used my TP in ages. So now I'm gonna use it to remove some items. Oh, stop cowering, woman. It's just shooting statues. It's not like someone's gonna bling bling.
Blang blang.
Yes. Right, that's fully upgraded. I can sell that, and any other gems I can stick in the spare mask I have.
There's another one up there. Don't know what it is. It might not be a gem, but...
Why are you covering? It's not like someone's just gonna swoop by the window and grab you or anything.
Really? I mean, they've tried everything else.
Well, just grabbing her would be kind of stupid at this point.
Some angry crows from the earlier after you shot their family swoop through the window and pick her up, fly away.
Quite a lot of birds.
Yes, you have shot a fair number of birds, to be fair.
Oh, that just means there'll be less to fight back.
That just means there's more angry family members.
Yeah, I shot them as well.
Yeah, but surely you can't have shot a whole family of crows.
I threw... Snake! I threw a grenade at a bunch, didn't I?
Yes.
Give me a brown egg. No, Fanny. Brown eggs are better than white eggs.
Reverse racism. Egg reverse racism.
Boom! So I heard you like giant pulsating things.
Oh god, what is that?
That's where all the insects come from.
Just the
Damn it! Ashley! Great. More of them.
War is an understatement. 4 legs! Finally got the count one. You got a green eye.
Yeah, all overflowing with green eyes. It needs some red or...
Oh, right, of course.
One guaranteed blue eye you can get is if you use the rocket launcher to blow that up, but I'm not going to do that.
Why?
Because I'd rather keep my rocket launcher for something that isn't just a large pulsating goo.
Yeah.
There's a boss later on, which the rocket launcher is very useful for, and the boss is generally more important. Oh, I'm quite glad I had my TMP for that onrush of
Yeah,
insects.
it's pretty useful.
I mean, that's what folk failed to realise. I mean, yeah, the shotgun would have been good there as well, but...
Overall, I prefer the TMP.
The shotgun is also a hell of a lot more useful for various situations where you take on single hard
Welcome.
Oh, God, man, you have to stop doing that.
Got some rare. What are you selling?
Oh hi, I'm just waiting here behind the door.
Is
It,
that all?
it scares you.
Is that all? Thank you. Ah. Thank you. What are you buying?
Yeah, that means you can refire rate in 0.2 of a second, which is
Just,
not
I
bad
really
at
like the
all.
idea of doing up our reload speed. Reload speed's at pretty much at max for 2 of them, I believe. There we go.
Well, I have an entirely
Is that? Thank you.
beyond the limits love for this gun, so
Is
I'm just gonna splash
Thank
out all my
you.
money on it. I
Right,
have no money left for pretty much anything
While you're
else.
deciding on weaponry, I'm going to call the video and start a new one.
Deciding. Ha.
Ha.
No money for anything.